Well, I mean, the better team won. I mean, tougher team won, the better team won. I felt like they controlled most phases of the game. I thought our shot selection wasn't very good. They're a great defensive club, first of all. I mean, they're a lot of experience on the floor. They defend you hard. We took a lot of quick shots, and I don't mind quick shots if they're good shots. In fact, I like quick pace, but I thought we were 4 straight possessions where we took a shot on no passes or 1 pass and didn't make any of them. So, we hurt ourselves a little bit there with shot selection. No, I mean, if I knew we'd correct it, we'd stop it. It seems to vary from game to game a little bit, quite honestly, it really does. But one thing that's maybe one common thread, I don't think it's the reason for the lapse, the dry spell a little bit at times, but one common theme is we're not a balanced basketball team right now. We were first third of the year, we were very balanced. We get 3 guys score all but 2 points today, and that's not by design, believe me. I mean, we've got to get more from Kyle Gilliard, Matt Rum, good players. We got very little from our bench tonight, and that's been fairly consistent since Christmas, to be honest with you. Well, we always want to get Tim off. I mean, I think our guards, our perimeter players have got to do a better job feeding the ball to him at times. We haven't done a great job with this team. We do a lot of pick and rolls within the framework of our offense, and our guards have not done a very good job finding him on those rolls. We certainly felt at halftime we had to get him more shots. And he had to vary his shots. I mean, the first half, he kept bodying the heck out of him, and every shot was a turnaround right-handed hook, which is a great shot for Tim. But he's got to counter that move when they're trying to take that away from him. I think they clearly built the pressure out him more. When we brought him off of screens with the ball or without the ball, they basically just double teamed him, I think. And it wasn't a double team that stayed, but they stayed long enough to make sure their defender was through. So obviously paid him more attention right there. Well, it's a real fine line. I mean, real fine line. You better allow a young player like that to be aggressive and to play. But it all needs to be done within the framework of how we want to play. And it's a real fine line here. And I think for the year he's done a great job of it. I mean, this is certainly not a Marcus Thornton issue right here. I mean, he's done a great job of that. I mean, he didn't have the assist tonight, but if you look at his last 2 ball games, he's been phenomenal with the ball, getting teammate shots. I really felt Georgia State might have been the most complete game he's played in his career here. I think he was 4-5 to 1 assist-turnover ratio. Prior game before that was the same type thing too. So he's got to stay aggressive for us. It's been outstanding. It's been outstanding. We're just not playing on game day the way we think we can.
Just weren't executing like we should have. Credit to Drexel to play good defense. I'm sure they did a good scout on our offensive end, but we still didn't run our offense as what we would have liked to. And on the other end, we just didn't guard as what we would have liked to as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good player. He's a big kid, plays defense well. So I think first half I let him kind of take me out of my game a little bit. Second half I was able to counter it a little bit. So, but he's a good player. He's a good defender. I mean, it's frustrating, but I think the reason it's frustrating is we know we can be so good. Like everyone in that locker room believes we can play with anybody in the country. So I think that's what frustration sets in. We know we can be so good. We just need to find a way to do it on a consistent basis.
I think the surprise has been that we haven't played as well as we were at the beginning. I mean, regardless of the competition, we just haven't been doing what we were doing earlier as a team, regardless of who we're playing. So that's been the biggest surprise to us, that we haven't played as well as we know we're capable of doing.